Hey YouTube, Master here with a Raidraptor deck profile post Wing Raiders. I know it's come out for some states, but I haven't seemed to see any in the shop, so just bringing you this before I end up getting some more Raidraptor cards to build it up. So this is what's before Wing Raiders, or WIRA. So I run triple, Vanishing Lanius, of course, normal. So once per turn during the main phase, if it was normal special summon one level 4 lower Raidraptor monster from your hand. Really makes a lot of your XZ plays for Raidraptors or just general rank 4s, but the most important card of the deck. Then triple, Fuzzy Lanius. So if you control a Raidraptor monster other than Fuzzy Lanius, special summon this card from your hand, and if it's sent to the graveyard, add another Fuzzy Lanius from deck to hand. You can only use each effect once per turn, and you can only special summon Raidraptors for the whole turn if you activate its effect. So, well, for the rest of the turn. So, yeah. Yep. So, makes a lot of your level 4 plays, and alongside Vanishing Lanius, very important to run. Then triple sharp Lanius. Once per turn, if there's normal special summon, target one face-up attack position monster on the field, change it to face-up defense, and during your main phase 2, if this card attacked this turn, target a Raidraptor monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So your main phase 2, you end up doing a lot of your XZ plays and stuff like that, but Sharp Lanius is still very important until I manage to get some other Raidraptor cards. Then triple Mimicry. So once per turn during your main phase, if this card was normal specialed, increase the levels of all Raidraptor monsters you control by 1. So it makes your Blaze Falcon plays better and your Evolution plays better. Also, during the main phase, if this card was sent to the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, banish this card and add a Raidraptor card from deck to hand. You can only use this effect Raidraptor once per turn. So, makes some of your search plays, but not always, since sometimes it gets sent to your graveyard on your opponent's turn, and you can't do it during your opponent's turn, since it's during yours, but really what you got to do is detach with it and stuff like that. You could make this deck synchro based and stuff, but I'd rather make it XZ based. Then double Skull Eagle. It's really easy to get out with Wild Vulture. So what you need to do is get these two on the field, overlay for Fiend Eagle, get rid of the materials, then summon Wild Vulture, tribute, and then special summon 2 Skull Eagle again, and then overlay again for another Fiend Eagle. So the combos with this are pretty good, but again, once I get the new Raidraptor cards, these might be getting cut. Then for the last of the monsters, one Zephyrus, because it's a winged beast, level 4, why not? Now for spells, 2 Raidraptor Nest. So really great search. If you control 2 or more Raidraptor monsters, add another Raidraptor monster from deck or graveyard back to your hand. So you can recycle Fuzzy Lanius with this, search for Fuzzy Lanius, stuff like that. Then 2 Revolution, Force. So once per turn, so during your turn, target 1 Raidraptor XZ monster you control and go for another that's a rank higher. And you can and its second ones during your opponent's turn, you can take their monster if they've got an XZ with no XZ materials. Take control of it and then put a Raidraptor XZ monster that has a rank higher than that monster. So take a 4 and then put Blaze Falcon on it. Then 1 Raptor's Force does help a little bit with the deck, but again, I need more. 1 Raid Force still helps with the deck. Just all these rank ups do help with making a lot of your XZ plays. 1 Mace searches for the rank up, and also you can So if you're going to go Raid Force and Mace from the graveyard, so if you use Raid Force's effect from the graveyard, you can get rid of Raptor's Mace. Well, since it's not a Raidraptor card, you couldn't, but still, I've only just thrown this deck together just as a guide on what really to do with the deck. It's basically just XZ based. But Ultimate Mace, equipped to a Raidraptor monster and he gains 1000 attack. When the equipped monster is targeted for an attack, whose attack is higher, you can add a rank up magic spell card from deck to hand. And if you do, take no battle damage from that battle. So, not bad. It does help with not taking damage. So that's it for the Raidraptor spell cards. Then for regulars, just 3 MST, 1 Allure of Darkness, and 1 Dark Hole. Destruction of back row, destruction of monsters, and just for draw power. Since the whole deck's pretty much dark based, Allure of Darkness has a lot of targets that you can banish. Traps are 3 Raptor's Gust, 2 Raidraptor Return, and 1 Readiness. Sometimes you don't have Mirror Force or anything to protect, so Readiness stops that and banish it so you don't take damage. Raidraptor Return does quite a bit. It targets monsters so you can add them from deck or graveyard to hand, and Raptor's Gust just negates pretty much anything as long as you've got a Raidraptor monster, so negate spells and traps. But again, pretty much anything. A lot of today's meta is spells and traps. Then Triple Mirror Force, just because it's Mirror Force. I don't have any of the new ones, but why would you? Just Mirror Force. Then 1 Compulse, 1 Vanities, and 1 Trap Stun. So, yep, just to help push for game some of those cards. That's it for the deck. Now for the extra deck. So 2 Rise Falcon, then 2 Blaze, 2 Revolution, and 2 Fiend Eagle. So pretty much 2 of each until I get the new Raidraptor XZs, and then might go 2, so might go 2, 2, 2, none, or something like that, but hey, for now. So Rise Falcon, this card can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. Once per turn, detach 1 XZ material, target 1 face-up special summon monster your opponent controls, and this card gains attack equal to that monster's current attack. So it doesn't lose that attack. So if you detach once, target a death spot that you control that's souped up, it gains its attack, and then next turn it doesn't lose it. Do it again and again, and then eventually you've got it up to like 20k, and then run over your opponent. Blaze Falcon, it can attack directly while it has an XZ material, and when it inflicts battle damage to an opponent, target a monster your opponent controls and destroy it. And once per turn, detach an XZ material from this card, destroy as many special summon monsters your opponent controls as possible, and inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each monster destroyed. So Blaze Falcon's pretty good. I use him quite a bit. Revolution Falcon, detach, and this card can attack all monsters once each. At the start of the damage step, if it battles a special summon monster, that monster's attack becomes 0, and their defense. And while it has their XZ monster, once per turn, target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of that monster that had in the field. So if it's a death spot and it got up to like 10k, destroy it and your opponent takes 5k. Then Fiend Eagle, detach, target a face-up special summon monster your opponent controls, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original attack. You can only use its effect once per turn. So yeah, I might cut it due to that, but again, it's just in here for a filler until the new cards come out. Then 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Excalibur, 1 Ice Beast, 1 Maystroke, 1 Heartland, 1 Photon Pap, and 1 Steel Swarm Roach. So yeah, that's it guys. That's the deck profile. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Visit my friend Shadow Flames for deck profiles and pack openings. He gets some good stuff most of the time, but yeah. So, but for now, Heroic Master out.